If a disabled student applied to the LSE, which is something that happens very commonly, we have lots of disabled students here, the first piece of advice I'd give them is that they are exceptionally welcome and we're delighted that they're going to be coming here. Our role, apart from being really welcoming towards students, is just to work with them so we can work out the sort of adjustments which are going to help them to access everything that's on offer here.
Living in the centre of London was quite initially a shock. Coming from Northern Ireland, we don't really have a busy metropolis.
Social life for students at the LSE is great. Particularly there's so many different societies and they all organise different events. There's things that you can go to meet up with people with like-minded interests.
As a part-time student, I find the LSE great because I have a lot more time to process things. I work alongside and I can go to public lectures, which I have time for on top of my classes. It's very academically rigorous and everybody's really enthusiastic, particularly at master's level.
The professors are the people that are at the top of their field and at the forefront of the research that they're doing in that field. And the students are the people that are poised to become those people in the future.
I'm here at LSE as a community service volunteer, which means that I'm here as a volunteer and I help in the Disability and Wellbeing Office. As a CSV, I sometimes take people to the airport or get them from the airport because they arrive new here in London, so it might be hard to get around here.
As a student and a member of staff, you just have so much interaction with so many different types of people, culturally, just different mindsets.
What really makes LSE special, I think, are environments like the library, which is not just a library as it sounds. It's a place where people just find their peace during the day.
Well, there are two kinds of study support. There's the general offering, which is on areas of how to complete your studies, whether on the quantitative or qualitative discipline side, how to write essays, dissertations, do particular kinds of analysis, statistical regression and so on. And we offer those on a large scale. We do it on the course and program level and also one-to-one, and that's open to all students at school.
There are very specific things that we can do. For example, the neurodiversity team works closely with students on study strategies, on accessing assistive technology, so that there's peer support going on there as well. We have a coordinator for mental health and wellbeing who works very closely with the counselling service as well and can offer students one-to-one appointments to address issues to do with their mental health and well-being. All sorts of things really, and it's very, very individual. So we don't think, oh, this is the package for deaf students. We think, what do you, as a student with a hearing impairment, need specifically? The DWO has a range of services for disabled students, but also works within the context of the Teaching and Learning Centre, and with the understanding that disability equality is a shared responsibility across the whole of the LSE. So effectively, the DWO coordinates all sorts of things that happen across the whole of the LSE. For example, if a student needs exam arrangements which are disability related, DWO will work with the exam service.
The LSE has been extremely helpful in all of the services that they offer for students that have mental health disabilities, in terms of counselling, in terms of the academic support, and in terms of the agreements that they will have with students. So they've been extremely helpful in providing me with very useful counselling and also with student support agreements that allow me to have more flexibility about the deadlines and about the exact parameters of the work that I'm expected to do for my studies.
A lot of these things are available for everybody, so please don't be afraid to ask and don't be afraid to look for support here, because there's a lot of stuff available which you might not expect.
So just talk to us early, ask us any questions you like, talk to us as often as you like, and just to be proactive in that way so we can get things in place as quickly as possible.